Hey, what's up guys, I'm Praetorian.
And Jynx here.
And welcome back to Crusader Kings 3 on the PlayStation 5. So in today's episode, we're going to be continuing the war against Navarra. Before we do that though, we need to deal with all these prisoners. We got quite a few of them. Alright, so with her, let's go ahead and ransom her off for the 10 gold. Obviously we're keeping Alfonso in there, he's never leaving. This character here, we'll ransom her as well, though he won't accept the ransom or something. Oh, this is from the same guy. That's what the deal is. This character, yeah, I probably want to ransom him too. Again, though, that's not really an option. Let me take a look at this character. Can we ransom him? We cannot. So all these are the same. Yeah, this looks like these are all the same character here. Or, you know, they all come from the same court. Yeah, except for this guy. We can get 30 gold for this character. He's a mayor.
I was about to say, he seems like just some random guy off the street.
He's actually a mayor. Alright. A lot of mayors look that way, though. I mean, in real life.
Bit scraggly.
Like some random person off the street. Yeah, how did you get that job?
I just ran.
I just ran. There was nobody competing against me.
I talk about that all the time. I'm like, I could get into a position.
Some of these positions you could, because often there's nobody that runs against you.
And they don't do a very good job of, like, campaigning. Like, they don't even have a website.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, you just make a website. You're already a step ahead of them. So with this army here, I think we're going to go chase these guys down again, since we don't want them to finish sieging here. He'll probably take off like a coward. Yeah, of course he did. He's a coward. But his other army is already on the way over here, so he won't be able to avoid it. So we'll battle him, and then we'll have to chase the other guy down. We also just took the capital, and we captured Anso's son. So that's going to give us some nice points for having the heir. Now, how many points you get?
The heir, though.
Well, yeah, how many points you get is based off of if they're heir or not. It doesn't look like we got any points for it, though. Usually for getting a potential heir, it's 25%, and getting the heir is 50%. And then, of course, capturing the actual character you're fighting is 100%. But yeah, we didn't get any points. So yeah, he must not be an heir at all.
Albino daughter, isn't it?
Yeah. So it's just this kid here. So we didn't get any points for capturing him. All right. That's a shame.
Why did we capture the baby?
That's everybody else got out, and they just left the baby behind. It was like that Home Alone movie. They just took off and left the boy.
Kevin?
Yeah, all alone. So this one would be a fairly easy one to do. Yeah, so we'll go ahead and take this one next, because we're just not there yet, guys. We're at 77%.
I don't know how you just run off and leave your kid out.
Yeah, like everybody else
going on vacation.
Everybody else took off.
You packed your stuff,
but not
you
your
left
kid.
Your kid.
Well, in the movie there was a reason for why they left him, because remember he was like upstairs, and that they made him sleep.
Excuse.
Yeah, they had an excuse, whatever. Queen Agnes is pregnant again.
Again? Good
Yeah, this could
grief.
potentially be an issue if we don't get rid of these kingdom titles, by the way, guys.
You just got too many mouths to feed.
Mm-hmm. Captured another mayor. Mayors are nice because it gets you that 30 gold. So we want to go over this way and attack these 223. I doubt that increased the points much. No, 79%. Okay. So yeah, we'll go and attempt to attack him. I think he's going to get out of there, though. He is going across that river. Might not be able to get out of there in time.
Do you think it's a son or a daughter?
I'm going to guess a son, because that would cause us the most issues.
Yeah, I would think so too, but I'm rooting for a daughter.
I mean, I hope we do have a daughter, because daughters are actually pretty useful in CK. You can do alliances with the daughters. I mean, you do alliances with sons too, but the problem with the sons is that they want land. Yeah, they want land, and there's all kinds of problems.
And then you have no sons.
All right, so where are we at now? 82%. We're getting there, guys. Let's keep chasing these little armies around. Increases it by a little bit. But yeah, taking this one here should give us 100% this county, I mean. Oh, I don't think we're going to get him now. Yeah, we'll just keep chasing after him.
I'm just running around the mountain.
Yeah. Just basically, just doing circles around the mountains. So our steward got us 85 gold. Good job, steward. Alright, so we're working on this. This is going to be done here in 37 days. And we discovered another secret there.
Oh, good grief.
Another lover. Yeah, he has another lover. This woman here. Uraka. So he's got multiple lovers, apparently. So we could expose that if you want to, just to be a jerk.
Well,
Since we've
who's
already...
the woman?
Does it matter?
Well, she's a noble. Is she married?
I can take a look. She has the secret too. Oh, she's a beautiful woman, so she got him with her looks.
How did he get her?
I don't know. You see how the characters actually look different based on the beautiful trait? So this actually affects their image. The more beautiful traits will make their face more symmetrical.
Like smoother.
Well, yeah, and it makes it more
It
symmetrical.
looks like she's wearing makeup
And then when they get...
and using a filter.
I don't think they have phone filters at this time, Jinx. I guess they have painting filters,
True.
which is just
The
threatening
artist.
threatening the painter. But the ugly trait will actually make them uglier too. So that's one of my favorite parts about CK3. It's such a little thing, but how the character models are so affected by their traits and different attributes and stuff like that. So do we not want a blackmailer? Oops, wrong button.
Does she have anything we want?
I mean, what do you mean, like to use the hook?
Yeah.
I don't know what we'd use the hook for besides having her. Oh, we could have her join the plot.
You think she will?
Probably.
Or is she in love?
I don't know. Did you want to blackmail her or do you want to
Yes.
expose it?
I want to blackmail her.
All right, so let's blackmail her. And we can also expose his... Well, if we expose his secret, then that we'd lose the secret we have on her. All right, so she did accept the blackmail. Let's see if she's willing to join the plot. So that's her there. No, that's not her. She's down here somewhere. Is she not in his court?
I don't think so. She's...
Yeah, if she's not in his
Is she
court,
French?
then...
Didn't seem like a French name, though.
So where is she at then? We can actually click. Oh, she's all the way over here.
How the hell did they even meet?
I don't know. And yeah, she's in Italy.
Oh.
Interesting. So blackmailing her is not useful since she's not in his court. And we have the hook. Maybe we can use it for something in the future. I don't know. Guess we'll have to wait and see.
I mean, maybe they're just writing letters to each other.
Maybe. maybe he just started talking to her. Who knows? All right, so we're at 84%. I think this siege here will be enough, guys. Let's take a look. And our ally, King Henry II of France, replaced King Philip of France. Oh, enemy ally joins the war. Oh, wait a minute. So he died already? He must have died in battle. Old King Philip. I said old King Philip, but he was really young. He was like 26 or something at this point. And he's already dead. And it looks like he got maimed. Yeah, disfigured, severely injured. I think he died in battle. Or from his wounds. Now, in the PC version, yeah, you can see in this one as well. It's just so tiny. I was going to say, it looks like you can't see how people die in this one. It's right there. It's very tiny. Died from his wounds on the 8th of January, 1079, at age 27.
God rest his soul.
All right, so now this is the king, King Henry II.
He looks like a brat. He's going to be a problem.
He's bossy.
He's already a gambler. He's 6.
Yep, he's already
A
gambling.
covetous gambler.
That's great. We have finished the war, by the way, so let's go ahead and enforce our demands. Oops, we got to confirm. All right, so now Castille has grown, but we're not going to end it here, guys. We're going to go after Aragon, and then once we have Aragon in our hands, we will take that decision, as long as we're still alive, of course, to unite the Spanish crowns. And then all this territory will be considered part of the de jure territory of Castile. So let's go ahead and disband our militaries. So the thing here, the reason why I have to disband this, and it's such a pain in the butt, is you can't declare war when your armies are raised. So it's one of the negatives, unfortunately. Let's just see how his troop numbers look. It looks like he has no troops. So that everybody's just so weak right now that we're just able to like stomp through all this territory. Now, remember, we only took his kingdom title, so he's still here. And so there's no reason not to just kill him anyways. And it should be easier to kill him, actually. Now he's not a king anymore. Look at that, 74%. Is there anybody else we can bribe to join this so we can hurry up and get rid of this guy? 55 gold? Sure. Although we didn't need to do that, I suppose. Because we could have just switched over the... Let's do that, actually. Because it's still 3 years. So let's switch her over to support our schemes. Alright, excellent. Alright. Also, another thing I never did take a look at is what we had our wife doing. Oh, well, that's interesting. You can only have her assist the ruler. Huh. Is that something they added later? I could have swore that was part of the vanilla version, but in the PC version, you can pick what you want your wife, like, assisting you with. And that will determine the different types of events you get from it, and then also which of your stats she's improving. But yeah, apparently that's not an option in this version. Oh yeah, we're going to declare war immediately. So just constant warfare, guys. We will have a time of peace, though, after this, and consolidate all of our lands. But first, let's do this war.
But first, the carnage.
Conflict. Alright, so again, this is going to be... Oh, wait a minute. We don't have a claim on his kingdom.
Oh.
We can only take a county from him, which I'm not even sure what county it is. Let's see. Oh, he only has the one county, but I thought he was a king. He is a king. We just don't have a claim on his kingdom. But we can take the entire county, it seems. So then he'll be a king with no territory, so he'll lose the kingdom.
He can keep his hat, though.
The shame, though, is that I want to say that you only get the... it only gets added to your de jure territory if you have the kingdom title. I could be mistaken about that, but if that's the case... Yeah, every Spanish kingdom title you own will be destroyed in their territories. Yeah. So I want to say we would need the kingdom title. But yeah, we can go and declare war for his one county. Why not? So yeah, we'll go after the one county he has. It'll be cheaper on the prestige. And again, should be a fairly easy conflict. Even easier than the last one. And we want to move this first. Move the rally point.
So does this, like, running around killing everybody affect how the rest of the world sees you?
No, it doesn't affect, like, there's no infamy mechanic in this one like there is in other Paradox games.
Mm-hmm.
England is now part of Norway, by the way.
Oh.
Yeah,
Okay.
King of Norway is taking over England. So it's just Norway now. No, it doesn't affect the way, like, foreign rulers feel about us, but it does affect the way our people feel about us. So, like, if we were to take a look at, like, one of our vassals here. So you'll see it says a -13 for offensive war. Every time we go to war, we start losing opinion. Now, when we're at peace, that starts to tick down. And, we won't have the penalty anymore. But doing constant warfare can result in your people rebelling against you. Having lots of factions and stuff like that.
Yeah.
So, yeah, it can be a problem in domestic.
Is our sister still a problem?
She still wants to be the queen of Leon. But she doesn't have anybody supporting her claim, so therefore she can't do anything. But, she could be something that everybody rallies around if they start getting angry with us. Something to consider. Our brother could be too. He's in prison right now, but... so she did join that plot, by the way. So now we're at 95% chance. And when does it complete? In 12 months. So we'll try and get him assassinated. This army here, I think we're going to split up and go after all their holdings. They don't really have much here, guys, honestly. How large is this one? Not that large. Can we fit here? We cannot. All right, so we do want to split them up. Let's go and split in half. Reorganize. Again, just same old, same old. You guys are going to get sick of seeing this. Guarantee it. Within time. Alright, so let's go ahead and select him. And, oh lord. The king will go after that one since he has the siege engines. And this guy will stomp on over here and take these two locations. He does have an ally. I don't know where he's at. Yeah, he's joined this war as well.
Is that him over there on the right?
And we become more famous. Yeah, this might be him. Yeah, it looks like it. But yeah, we just became more famous. We can take a look real quick, guys. Trying to get to it. And show what that fame is now granting us. So, that's our piety. So this is our prestige, and then this is our fame. I don't know why it looks like that, though. Huh. Yeah, I don't think this is working properly. Because it doesn't let you see your current fame level.
Just how much you need to get to the next level.
So it's not telling you like the bonuses you're getting. Essentially, every time we get one of those, though, it increases the opinion with our vassals by +5. So you could probably see that here somewhere. The illustrious +10. It also gives us 1 extra knight. So there's definitely some issues with the console version they need to fix. So this is the murder attempt, and this is about that map, which it almost always seems to go wrong, and we don't need it. Yeah, they always run their mouths about the map they made. Oh, there's a war here between, I think this here is a Christian, so yeah, it's a war between Christians and Muslims right here. I'm surprised our ally didn't call us into any of these conflicts that he's in. Maybe he doesn't have the prestige or something. Yeah, I'm really surprised that a brother-in-law here has not called us into these conflicts. And a faction was created against us.
Maybe they just don't want you on that side of the peninsula.
Maybe.
Like, you know what?
They seen us stomping around.
Just stay over there. We got this.
Rodrigo died in our dungeon. We've got to deal with these people in our dungeons. I forgot all about them again. I said I'd take care of it.
Living conditions.
We need to deal with this, guys. So let's go and get the 10 gold for her. We'll see if this guy's any good. He's not. Though it doesn't look like we can do anything with him just now. Same thing with this guy. You know what? These all might be in the same place. I think that's why we didn't deal with it, because they're all the same. Yeah, that's what it was. This is a different one, though. Can't get a ransom for him, so we'll just get the weak hook. And then this character here, I could have swore we had dealt with that character. Did we arrest him again?
Maybe he's a twin.
Let's get the 30 gold here.
Just got him again.
We just keep getting them. So this guy here, can we ransom him? We can. The mayor's got the money for it. And yeah, we'll probably be able to ransom this character as well. So yeah, making good money off of all these ransoms. Sometimes you can get so much from ransoms and sieges that you actually make money from wars. Alright, so we got another agent joined. He just joined on his own because we didn't even recruit him. Everybody wants to take out the old king.
That was one of the guys that we ransomed, wasn't it?
Maybe when we ransomed him, he went back to court and then immediately joined our plot. He's like, screw this guy. I wonder if his liege paid the ransom. That'd be really messed up. We had another son.
Oh, what are we going to name him?
Yeah, we had one for the last one. I feel like we should name him after ourselves, but another Sancho.
Yeah, probably.
Now, naming the second son after yourself and not the first son seems like it's not a good idea, but we'll see what happens here, guys. So what is this about? Oh, so that's not good. So it seems that my dealings with Alfonso, I may have accidentally made certain promises of exemptions from his obligations. I've tried, but I suspect there may not be any way out of this by now. I don't think so. Yeah. Oh, wait a minute. So he can get a weak hook on us. Doesn't matter. Because Alfonso, isn't he in prison? How do we make any obligations to this guy? But now he's paying us less. Or maybe less levies. I didn't see what the obligation was. Alright, so we need to go chase down these armies that are stomping all over the place. They go after this one next. This siege will be done here soon, too. And cradled by sickness. Oh, no.
Little Sancho.
You want to read it, Jinx?
All babies cry, but with little Sancho, there is no end to the tears. I desperately want the midwife to ease my worries, but her furrowed brow makes everything worse. The little lord is not gaining weight as he should. We will take good care of him, my lord, but in the end, his life is in God's hands.
Hush now, Sancho. Please don't cry. So, Sancho is a sickly child. So we don't know how this will go down. He could still live. Yeah, he could very well die.
He's gonna make it.
Jinx is optimistic. We'll see, guys. We'll see. I currently have 33% of the war score. Alright, so he's going towards France. That's not good. I mean, we're not at war with France, but I don't even want to go into French territory. I guess it's just a boy on the throne, though. There's really no reason to be concerned, huh? Alright, so I got some money from that. Where are we at on the progress? 77%. I'm still going to try and chase... Well, I don't know. He'll probably go all the way around the mountains. Yeah. And you know how we were doing circles around this mountain? This is a much bigger set of mountains for us to go through here. Well, actually, these mountains are Spanish. They're on the Spanish-French border, but technically they're in Spain here. So he's going to go out to sea, which is foolish because not only does it take him longer to do that, it takes a while to go out to siege, but it also costs money every time you go to... Or I say go out to siege. I meant go out to sea. So it looks like our ally has asked us to come into the war. We kind of have to, or else we lose fame. So we'll accept it. That doesn't mean that we have to participate. Though, why would we not help our fellow Christians and our ally and brother-in-law against the Muslims? So I don't know how he's doing in this conflict. Let's just take a look. So this guy does not have very many soldiers. So he shouldn't even need our help, honestly. But yeah, we'll help him if need be. After we finish this war, of course. But yeah, he is going around the damn mountains. Figures. So he might just give up on this hope of chasing him, because I'm not doing all that. Yeah, we'll stomp over this way, maybe start helping out in this war now. And what is this about? Here, let's just take a look at these all battles. These are all battles. Yeah, that needs to be fixed.
Yeah.
How every single time we dismiss it, it gets stuck. And then you gotta go like that. Yeah, that's really strange. Yeah, that's not how that should go. Let's see what we got over here. Do we have enough piety to get money from the church? We do not. Now, you'll notice that we can transfer a title. That is because we have a vassal under us that belongs under another vassal. And thus you're losing opinion. But because that vassal is Alfonso, I don't care. So I don't care how he feels. So what is this here then? Yeah, I'm not entirely sure what all these alerts are about. On the console version. This siege should be pretty quick, 2 months. And that'll be the end of the war, by the way. And then we'll be able to just focus on this war where he has 913 dudes stomping. So we'll go battle him.
Our brother-in-law?
No, the enemy that he's fighting.
I see.
Our brother-in-law, he's over here,
What
I
is he
think.
doing?
I don't know what he's doing. Those aren't even his troops. I don't know whose troops those are, actually. 'Cause I don't think that's his. No, those aren't his. His would be a different color.
Does he have any?
He might have another ally.
Oh.
Yeah, he only has 118 dudes. I think he has another ally, Jinx. We're just look at his current allies. Yeah, that's his ally. He's allied with the Hungarians.
Oh.
So those are the Hungarians coming over here to help. Unfortunately, our hook expired. Hooks only last so long. Also, somebody left that scheme, but I don't think it matters. It does not. Alright, so now let's have our army come help out over here. Oh, the two enemies we're fighting are fighting each other. The enemy of my enemy is my friend here. So those two enemy armies are doing battle with each other. We will not be able to catch him, though. Unfortunately, he's going to get away. So the siege is just about done. Again, that'll end that conflict, and then we can just focus on helping our brother-in-law. He decided to go to the hills here, which makes sense. What he doesn't know is that our guy's so good in the hills that it's irrelevant. And also the Hungarians are coming to help us, too. And this could be the end of the war for this one as well. So let's go ahead and end the first conflict. Alright, so look at that.
We got a little finger.
Mm-hmm. Yep, a little finger poking at our brother-in-law. So, we need the kingdom title here, guys. Let me just take a look and see what kingdom this is considered a part of. So, it would be in here. And this is part of the Kingdom of Aragon. Okay, so we're never going to get the Aragon title. So, you know what? We really didn't need to take this to wait to do the decision. So, let's just go ahead and do it now. I did want to show, though, what I mean by having multiple sons having issues. So when we look at our son here, our heir, eldest son, Oso, he's set to inherit Castille and Leon, those two kingdom titles, while our youngest son is set to inherit Galicia, and Navarra. So because they're, all kings, this would separate the kingdom. And then
we'd be back to square one with the brothers.
Yes, with brothers fighting each other. So you have to figure out how to make this not happen. Now, when we take this decision, it's going to fix much of this. I don't think there'll be any other kingdom titles. But there are other tools, because he'll still inherit some of our territory. You have a couple different tools. One of them is to try and get them into the church. Force them to be a monk. And then the other option is to disinherit them, which is this button right here.
Aww.
Which you'll use your renown to do.
That's not nice.
It's not nice, but it's often necessary, Jinx, to keep all your territory in your own hands. How old is he? He's just 1.
Well, he made it to 1.
Well, that's not the sickly one.
Oh.
That's the other one. Yeah, Oso's just 1, and Sancho hasn't yet had his first birthday yet.
You guys move quick.
Yeah, we didn't wait at all. That's what I was saying. She got pregnant very, very quick. Right, within those 2 sons, I mean.
That's probably why he's sickly.
She was still nursing the other one. We got a martial perk.
Well, I don't know if she was nursing him, but...
True, she might not have been. So this will allow us to finish this perk tree. When you finish a perk tree, it gives you a new trait, and they're very good traits. I'll show you guys the trait in a minute. Let's go ahead and unlock it first. This is the Strategist Trait, and we'll take a look exactly what that gets us. So the Strategist is going to give us 1+ Diplomacy, 3+ Martial, making us a fantastic Martial now. Enemy casualties will be increased by plus 25%, and we can cross water without any advantage penalties. So cross like rivers, or if you're coming off a ship or whatever, you won't get any penalties. So very, very nice trait to have, but all those traits are pretty good, honestly. So who are we even at war with here? I don't even know who we're fighting. Is it this guy? It's this guy here. So there's his capital. I should have stomped over there. I don't know why I'm so fascinated with the word stomp today. I just want to say stomping.
Maybe because I was stomping.
Yeah, you were stomping earlier, weren't you?
Dramatically.
Yeah, Jinx was stomping at me earlier. Well, I don't even remember what it was about. She wasn't being serious or anything, but...
Well, you put your foot down at me.
I wasn't being serious either. But yeah, she did some stomping about something.
I was in the gym.
Yeah, we were in the gym together.
Weights.
Yeah, something happened
I put the wrong plates on.
Yeah, something like that.
So I had to take them off.
Yeah, you had to take them off. Yeah, and then you stomped away. Alright, so let's... Okay, so he's going to go here. Is this where we want to siege? Let me just take a look here, guys. So probably should take that one next. Maybe. Let me just double check on this. So this one is... it's not a level 1 like I thought it was. That's a level 2. I guess we'll see which one this one is. This is level 2. Might as well stay here. So he did end up retreating here. And you know what? We could have some difficulty with that. That's our king. He has no men-at-arms. So we're going to take fairly high casualties in that battle, because it's just levies. So yeah, that was probably a little bit more costly than typical, because we didn't have any men-at-arms, guys. I meant to look at the battles. So yeah, let's just take a look at these. So that was the first one. And this is the one we just did with our king here. And yeah, you can see that we almost lost as many men as they did, despite having more troops, just because we didn't have any men-at-arms. We didn't have any knights, we didn't have nothing.
Just random dudes.
Just a bunch of levies. There's 2 criminals we can imprison. Oh, we can imprison Anso now because he's in our kingdom. We're already going to be killing him, so it's irrelevant. But and there's this woman here we can imprison as well.
I don't even know who she is. I assume she was a part of a plot.
Maybe. Yeah, it's hard to say.
We'd just be throwing people in prison.
Oh, we need to go back and look at our prisoners, by the way. Knights and peasants. Oh, so this is the assassination. Did you want to read it, Jinx?
With the recent upset among the peasants of Pamplona, one of my agents has presented a unique suggestion for taking care of Infante Anso. With coin in the right pockets and agitators on every corner, we could stage an entire riot while the count is passing through the streets.
All right, so this is how we're going to try and take out him.
It's just going to be a whole group of his lovers.
Yeah, it's going to be all his lovers rioting. So time for some good old-fashioned mob rule. let's see how that goes. I got all distracted by looking at the kingdom titles. I completely forgot that we needed to actually take the decision here. So let's go ahead and do that, guys. We unite the Spanish thrones. Once more, the thrones of Spain have been united under one king. The false monarchs have been decrowned, while proud Castile stands stronger than ever. One day I shall pass from this world and go to heaven, yet my legacy will remain on earth forever. They will call me King Sancho, the father of Spain. So this is the dawn of a new era.
Clothes.
Yep. Yeah, fancy clothes.
Blue.
And we got the nickname the father of Spain. And most importantly, look at our coat of arms, Jinx.
Nice.
Our coat of arms is actually what our thumbnail is for the series, and that's why we did that. We knew that, or I knew anyway, that we were going to.
Know.
Jinx didn't know.
I was like, oh yeah, lion, cool.
But yeah, I knew that we would unite the thrones, and I knew we'd get this coat of arms. And I felt like, again, that the castles would have been too plain if you had just started with that. But yeah, we killed Count Anso. He's dead, beat and trampled by his own subjects. The agitated peasants, or agitated lovers, went wild seeing their liege riding through the streets and tore both him and several of his knights from their mounts, beating them to death. Many peasants were hanged, including my agitators, which means it cannot be traced back to me.
He lost some weight.
Well, he's dead. He was our rival, so we lost stress for that. But yeah, that worked out fantastically for us, guys. Do we have any more rivals?
No, we killed them all. Well, I guess we still have our brother.
Our sister's no longer causing any issues.
Oh, she gave up?
I think she gave up after we just did that. She was like, oh, yeah. Sees how we deal with people.
I can't believe Marta's still kicking.
Yeah, I told you she could last for a while. That's why she was worth hiring. So, yeah, we do still have our brother here who we haven't been able to take out just yet. What were we waiting on to take him out? To deal with him?
I don't know. I just thought you liked having him around.
No. Oh, we didn't have... Okay, I know what was going on. We didn't have high enough crown authority to take his titles.
Oh, that's right.
But now, because we took that decision, we now have high crown authority. So the limited crown authorities allows the titles to be revoked. This one gives all these bonuses. So the high crown authority is going to decrease opinion with all of our direct vassals by 10. That hurts, but it's not as bad as the absolute crown authority where you get negative 30 opinion with everybody. This is also going to result in us getting more levies and money from all of our vassals, or feudal vassals when it comes to the taxes. The rulers can change between all available succession laws. The vassals cannot wage war against each other unless they have a hook on their liege. Vassals' titles cannot be inherited by characters outside the realm. That's super helpful because you can end up losing some of your titles sometimes if you don't have high crown authority. All vassals who refuse the title revocations or vassal retractions are considered criminals, so you can arrest them. And that's pretty much all we have to be aware of here. Though I am noticing that we actually are managing one county too much since we took this one here. So we do need to hand out a county, guys. So we'll go like another month here, I suppose. But yeah, we're going to have to end it here soon. I did want to see if we can improve one of these here. Can we... I don't think we can get any higher levels on this one. No, it's not that we're too poor. It's that we don't have the tech, Jinx. Or the innovation. See, we don't have the innovation that's required to get it to level 3. Actually, we don't have the keep required. We have to improve our keep here. But we don't have the innovation to do that. So you have to have the battlements innovation. So we can't improve that, but I think we can improve this one. Maybe. Oh, we're already constructing here. Is this not done yet? I thought it was done. That's interesting. How does it tell you that it's constructing? Okay, there's a little tiny gray bar that's very, very light, and you can barely see it.
I can't see it at all.
At the bottom there. Yeah, that needs to be improved. I guess you also have... Yeah, a little... Well, I guess, yeah, that's really it. That's the only real indicator, huh? Alright, so not really the best way for them to display that. Now, let's go and speed this up a little bit, since it's just really these sieges right now, is all we're doing. There's the wooden barracks that we're waiting on, guys. So let's go ahead and now start construction. Again, we're going to be improving the walls and towers. It'll get us more money. And also we got a trophy for that. Upgrade to match your destiny. Okay. Again, the game does seem to hand out trophies quite liberally. And again, our sister is a problem.
freaking sister.
Now
man.
okay, so the reason why her faction was disbanded is because there was no other, no throne of Leon for her to claim. So now she's claiming the Castilian throne. All right, but you'll notice here with our sons is he's now set to only inherit the Kingdom of Castile, and now he's only set to inherit counties.
Oh, I see.
Because the kingdoms are gone. There's only one kingdom now. Just the Kingdom of Castile. So yeah, we're just trying to get these sieges done here.
So is that the sister that we're helping? With our brother?
No, that's a different
okay.
sister. That's a sister who used to be in Leon under Alfonso.
Oh, I see.
All right, so that's been taken. I don't know how far away we are from finishing this war. We're at 65%. This siege might be enough. Let's take a look before we move our troops, because it's only 9 days. And we also captured a valuable hostage, his son and heir. So that'll probably be the war, guys. I think the war should be over now. Yep, it's over. Now, we can't make peace because it's his war. So we have to wait for him to make peace. So let's just let that happen so we can expand our armies. And it looks like we have an event here. So did you want to read it? Well, you know what? We're not going to read this, guys, because we're trying to end the episode here. So basically, we want to go for this one. We can go for it because of our High Marshal, and it gives you both of these benefits. Normally, if you don't have the High Marshal, you have to pick one of their ways and then get their bonuses, and also piss off the other guy. So just to show you guys what bonuses we're going to get, because these are really good. So this one here, it does reduce your advantage, but siege phase time is easier. Less hostile attrition, more supply duration, so pretty good. And then you have the improved maneuverability, which is going to increase your speed and reduce the enemy defensive advantage. So very good bonuses, guys. So let's get them both. And I think we get them, it's either 5 or 10 years. And we've also joined the High Medieval era, so we can research different cultural innovations, which would be right here. What are we currently going after? Battlements. Okay. So I suppose we'll continue going after that. Although it's a long time to get it. Yeah, we'll continue going after that, guys. So yeah, just waiting for him to end this war. There we go. That's the end. So we have peace within our realm. So let's go ahead and disband all our armies. And then the last thing to do is deal with Alfonso, finally. Feel like we can't end this without dealing with Alfonso now that we have the crown authority to do so. And we want to take its titles now that we're able to do so. So we'd want to take the Duchy of Leon and thus gain all of his counties. He has no choice but to accept because he's in our dungeon. This is not considered a tyrannical option because he is a criminal.
He's a bad guy.
Yeah, he's a bad guy. So he took all his titles, and thus he's just Alfonso now. And so now what do you do with him? What do you do with him, Jinx? Should we execute him? We'll gain 30 dread. We'll get the Kinslayer trait, though, if we do that. That's not a good trait to have.
What else are we going to do with them?
If you get the Kinslayer, all close family loses 10 opinion. Everybody in your dynasty loses 5 opinion. So close family loses 15 opinion. Because you killed a member of the family. You also lose one of your devotion levels, meaning the church isn't going to like you as much. So there's a lot of negatives here if we behead him.
Dang church, he's going to be a constant problem.
Not if we force him to renounce all his claims. Could just force him to renounce all his claims and release him. So that would be one option.
Can't he still cause problems, though?
I mean, he doesn't have any claims anymore, so I don't know what all he'd be able to do.
Okay.
And then, of course, there is the option to torture him. You can always do that. And we lose stress because we hate him. That would cost us piety. And all our family members would be irritated at us. And we can move him to the dungeon and just let him die slowly. You want to do that?
Yeah. Does that have a lot of negatives?
Yeah, it still hits the 15 opinion. But...
Yeah, that's his family.
Which is our family, Jinx.
Oh, yeah, I guess.
Yeah, he's our brother. So we could do that and still get the opinion hit. Or we could just keep him in the dungeon.
Yeah, we can just leave him there.
Just leave him there. Well, he's in house arrest, technically. It's risky, though, because somebody might, help him out.
True.
And then he gets away with all of our, with all the claims that he has. I guess we'll have to figure it out next episode. You guys can provide some suggestions. What do you want to do with this character? What should we do with our brother? So this guy is now our vassal because we've taken over the kingdom over there of Navarra. So what should we do with him? Should we just ransom him?
He's an evil craven.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's just like, sure.
Gold.
It's 50 gold. He doesn't feel that strongly about us, I don't think. Like, he doesn't hate us that much. Yeah, he really doesn't hate us that much. It's 50 gold. So yeah, we'll just ransom him. Get a little bit of money there. And I think a lot of these characters, or most of them anyway, have to do with him, with the exception of her. We can, like, force her to convert to Christianity.
That's not nice.
Let me just see here. We could also just ransom her for 50 gold.
I like gold.
But yeah, you can demand their conversions. Yeah, we'll just take the gold. Alright, so these other ones we'll deal with next episode. Unfortunately, we do have to end this one here, guys. We got a lot done. We have united the thrones of Spain, and now it's just one kingdom of Castile. We've dealt with our brother. We also took all his titles, so as you'll see here, we now have 10 counties, and we can only hold 5.
Oh.
So basically, we have to give out 5 counties next episode. Just the 5 poorest ones, I suppose. But that'll get us some good, vassals who like us. So I meant to mention this in the beginning of this episode, but I completely forgot. But as usual, there will not be a Monday episode, so this series will not be returning until Tuesday. I do hope you guys enjoyed today's video. If you did, make sure you leave a like on it, subscribe to our channel, hit that notification bell, and leave a comment. Do hope to see you on the next video, which again will not be until Tuesday. And thanks for watching.